Hello, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do carbocation rearrangement in alkene addition reaction. If you're given this reaction and you're asked to write the mechanism and of course the final product, the first step is this hydrogen ion, the double bond is going to pick that up. And on this side, the first product from that step is going to be the hydrogen attaching to this side of the carbon because this carbon is less substituted compared to this carbon that has more things here attached. Okay, so hydrogen goes to the less substituted side according to Markovnikov rule. So you have the hydrogen attached right here. Now note this is a line structure. So I'm showing this hydrogen because we just added it. Okay, it's not necessary to actually show your hydrogen. And then on this other side of the carbon, so remember this carbon to carbon double bond is what I'm looking at. So my main concentration is on those two carbons. On this side, I have the hydrogen attached. On this other side, I'm going to have this carbocation. So this is the product from that step where the rearrangement will occur. For this particular compound, the rearrangement we're going to do is hydride shift. The reason is looking at the carbon right beside the carbocation, that carbon is more stable. So we want to form a more stable product, and therefore you want to make sure that your carbocation is on the more stable carbon. So when it comes to carbocation, the tertiary carbocation is greater than the secondary, and then secondary is greater than the primary in terms of stability. So you want this carbocation to go to that carbon, and that would require you to do what we call a hydride shift. So this is hydrogen because carbon must have 4 bonds, so that hydrogen is used to complete the 4 bonds that carbon must have. Now, this carbocation is going to move to that carbon while the hydrogen takes its place. So they more like swap places. With that, we're going to have positive charge on this side, and the hydrogen will shift here. I'm only leaving these hydrogens because I want you to see what I'm adding. There are other hydrogens which I am not showing. Okay. Now the next step would then be the H2O attacking the carbocation. So this is going to attack that carbon with a positive charge and attaches itself. So you would have oxygen with, of course, the 2 hydrogens on it. Now oxygen is going to have a positive charge because right now you're having more bonds than necessary on oxygen. Okay, so from here I'm going to skip writing the hydrogen. I'm sure you've seen how those hydrogens were added. Since this is the line structure, the hydrogens are not supposed to be shown, so I'm going to just keep showing it. Now from here on, the next step would be to remove this hydrogen. So you could use another molecule of water, right, to take that out. So that is going to pick up this hydrogen. This bond will break in. So you can just also just show that hydrogen was deprotonated. So your final product of this reaction is going to be that. For the second one that we have here, again, we're going to start off by this picking up. So expand this compound, okay? Put all the bonds. This is going to go ahead and pick the hydrogen, and this bond will break. So on this side of the reaction, you're going to then have, we are going to look at Markovnikov rule. This side of the carbon is less substituted, so your hydrogen goes there. I'm not going to show that hydrogen. Then you must have a positive charge on this side. Now, at this point, you would see that the carbon, the adjacent carbon, is much more stable than this carbon where the positive charge is. So the next thing that would happen is what we call a methyl shift. So a methyl shift would then be this, one of these CH3 will move on to the carbocation, and the carbocation will move to this position where the methyl was. So from there, we're going to have the methyl moves here, okay? The methyl group moves there, and this other methyl group is still here, but the change is that you now have a carbocation on that carbon. It's no longer where it was before, and that is what we call metal shift. All right. And now at this point, the Br, remember at the beginning, the Br was there. That Br would then attack this carbon with the carbocation. It attacks that carbon with a positive charge, and then you would have a your final product, which is going to be this with Br. And of course, all of these are still there. And that is it.